Hello YouTube, it's your boy Joshua FX. Welcome back to another great YouTube video. If you're new to this channel, guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about why chasing big RR is actually making you an unprofitable forex trader, and I'm going to give a little short story of my story to accompany to what I'm going to talk about today. So why is chasing big RR making you to actually not become a profitable forex trader? So what is RR for those people who don't know RR? RR is simply the short form of risk to reward ratio. You chasing big risk to reward ratio like 10 RR or 25 RR. How is it stopping you from actually becoming a profitable forex trader? Now, actually, last year when I was trying to becoming a profitable forex trader, I used to have this mentality that if only I could catch like 10 RR, like or 15 RR, then I will actually become starting seeing big progress or start seeing a big change in my trading journey. But actually it was false, and it used to make me becoming unprofitable because in the long run, let's say I was busy catching or catching good trades. Like let's say I've caught a very nice trade. The market has given me a 1:5 or a 1:3. But because of greed, because I wanted more, just because I want to rush the process quickly, I was intending to get 10 RR so that I could make lots of money on that one single trade. But what happens is the more you wait and the more you hold on to that trade, the market can still come back against you and take you out of that beautiful trade. So you end up getting caught up in this losing streak and a never ending losing streak. So if you are as a trader and if you are in that losing streak, one of the things that you can check is your RR. How is your RR performing? Are you having winning trades, but these winning trades in the long run end up turning to losers because you had that analogy that this trade I want it to give me 10 RR, this trade I want it to give me 20 RR. You see? So when I went back now I went to look at my trades now, how am I doing this? And I came to realize that this trade was giving me a simple 1:3 or 1:4. But why didn't I take it? You see, because I was chasing the big RR in the markets. And because in the markets nothing is guaranteed. The market can basically do anything at any given time. So you should develop the ability for you to take whatever the market is offering you. You see? So one of the other reasons that was making me to chase this big RR or big risk to reward ratio or was trying to compare myself with other traders that I was seeing in the internet. You see, so you wake up in the morning, you scroll on X, you find that the trader has just done 10 RR or another trader has done 25 RR. And you see, if what if I replicate the same? What if also the only thing that is holding me is it's because I'm not having a big RR risk to reward ratio. So the comparison is usually makes traders to start chasing the fallacy or the things which don't make sense. Your goal is for you to become a profitable forex trader. You cannot compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. So you'll be caught up in this group of trying to get more from the market, trying to extract more from the market, not knowing that that is what is leading you to a downfall because you are not you are not taking whatever the market is letting you. I know there's that concept of letting your winners run, which is definitely okay. But before you let your winners run, make sure you have taken partials from the markets. Then you leave the rest to run. You see, so comparing yourself to these guys who are doing 10 RR. I know it's possible to do 10 RR. I can even do 10 RR sometimes. It's possible to do 15 RR, but have you secured anything? You're busy trying to do 15 RR, 15 risk to reward ratio, and you have not even secured partials. The market is coming back to your entry point, and this making you to go through continuous losses. What does it make you? It makes you to go through psychological damage because whatever was supposed to be a win right now is not a win anymore. It turns out to be a loss, and the market had already given you a whole profit for you to take. You see, so instead of you focusing to big RR, focus on small RR. For me, I have a win rate of 25% to 30% to 30%, and my RR is simply 1:3, and I'm profitable with that. Imagine that you can be profitable with a win rate of 25% to 30%. and just with 1:3 RR. So you don't have to chase 1:10 RR in the markets. You don't have to exhaust everything in the market. There's every single day there's a new setup. So what does it teaches us? It teaches us the the compounding effect. You see, today you win, you have collected a 1:3 RR. Tomorrow you collect a 1:3 RR. The other day you collect another 1:3. So when you compound this RR at the end of the week, it becomes 1:15 RR or 1:20 RR. So one of the biggest reasons that you guys maybe is holding you back, it's maybe you are trying to chase big risk to reward ratios. You want a big reward, and that doesn't work. You want to force the market to give you 1:20 RR. Market maybe is not even planning to move even to that your TP to your TP level. You see? So for me, I went back, I realized that why is at that time that I was trying to becoming profitable, I went back to my charts. I realized that every time that price reached to my 1:3 RR, the price usually tend to reverse back to my to my to my break even, and then it hits my stop loss. So every time, most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, like 90% of the majority of the time, price usually tends to reach 1:3 RR, and then it reverses. And that trade usually ends up to loss. Now I had to sit down and do something about that and say my TP now is going to be 1:3 RR. Then the other positions, I'm going to place them at 1:2, then I'm going to let them run. So that's how you're supposed to do secure something. And it all depends on your trading strategy and everything. Stop chasing RR in the market. Do not get caught up in this fallacy that you just need 1:50 RR for you to become. It's actually making you not becoming a profitable forex trader. There are so many traders out here that are profitable with the 1:1 RR. They are profitable with 1:2 RR, and even 1:3 RR. Those are the best that I've ever seen out here. 1:3 RR, 1:2 RR, and 1:1 RR. So you don't have to chase the big risk to reward ratio for you to become a profitable forex trader. So many people are giving false perception or false opinions about risk to reward ratios. You see, and for me, I'm telling you right now, I'm profitable with the 1:3 RR. So why are you trying to chase 1:10 RR? Why? Why are you trying to make quick money from? So understanding risk management is very crucial, because RR it all comes back to risk management. How much are you able to risk, and how much do you want? So risking a certain amount and getting 3 times that much, that's better, because even if like for me example, even if I lose like 3 trades in a row, and if I win one trade, I'm still in profit. You see? So that's how I have structured my risk to reward ratio. That's very important for you to becoming a profitable forex trader. But for you, you are planning to get 1:10 RR, the market goes against your direction, you end up losing, and you had the opportunity for you to take some partials. You didn't even take those partials because you are determined to leave the market to run for a very long period of time. For you wanted that bigger R. You'll end up causing a lot of psychological damage to yourself. Make sure if you're beginning, please reduce the amount of damage that you're doing yourself financially and psychologically. So stop focusing on big risk to reward ratio and start focusing on small, reasonable, understandable risk to reward ratio. Take whatever the market is giving you, be satisfied with that, come back the next day, take whatever the market is giving you, come back the next day, and compounding small and small and small, and realize you're becoming profitable in the long run. So stop getting caught up in this fallacy of trying to get big risk to reward ratio. This is what is making most traders not to be able to becoming profitable, and most traders are not realizing this. So if you're caught up and you're realizing, how am I not profitable? Why is this that when my market reaches to 1:2 RR, price reverses back? What is this market that is trying to tell me? What am I supposed to do right now, so that I can be able to secure some and allow others to run? So those are the questions that you are supposed to ask yourself each and every single day. Stop chasing big RR if you don't have a well-defined risk to reward ratio. You see, most of you don't have even a risk management. You don't even understand what is a risk to reward ratio. So if you have never, if this is your first time understanding risk to reward ratio, go back go and learn about what is risk to reward ratio. How are you going to implement it in your trading system? You see, because every amount that you risk, you must able to have a reward, and your reward should never be negative. You cannot be risking $100 for you to get $20. Are you normal? Because what if you end up in a losing streak? What will happen? So your risk to reward ratio needs to making sense. Like you are risking $100 for you to get $300. That is perfect and well done. That's a well good risk to reward ratio. Like you're risking $100 to get $400 or $350, that's perfect risk to reward ratio. Even if you lose 3 trades in a row, you're still in profit with the $50 in profit. That's what risk to reward ratio is. Stop chasing big RR in the markets. Be content with small risk to reward ratios, and you'll automatically find yourself becoming a profitable forex trader. So, guys, this video just want to talk about that, because this was one of the biggest mistakes I was making when I was trying to become profitable. I wanted to chase big risk to reward ratios, and most of these people that try to chase big risk to reward ratio is they usually tend to, like, they want to get a certain recognition from people. Like they say they try to please people. You say, instead of you trading, you are trying to you're chasing validation from outside sources. You are trying to show others that I've got a 1:20 RR, so that you can get that glory. Now, are you trying to trade, or are you trying to chase validation from people? No, those are two different things. Are you trying to become a profitable forex trader, or you want people to believe that you are a profitable forex trader, but actually it is costing you? So most people they just want the glory of people to, hey, you are a profitable forex trader, but not actually being profitable in reality. So instead of you chasing the glory in the outside and chasing validation from people who don't even give a fuck about you, chase the validation from yourself. Do that 1:3 RR, do that 1:2 RR for yourself, and know that you are profitable in reality, than try to chase that glory, or chase validation from outside people who do not even give a fuck about you, or don't even care. You are trying to impress people who don't even don't know anything about you. So trading is a personal journey. It's you versus you. So stop trying to impress anyone. Let them do the 1:10 RR. You just stay your own with that 1:3 RR, as long as you are profitable, as long as in the long run you know that I'm going to be profitable. That's how you win in this game. So stop getting caught up in this, trying to to compare yourself, or trying to get validation from people. We don't give a fuck about you, right? It's true. Nobody gives a fuck about you. I don't care whether you have done a 1:30 RR, or even 1:50 RR. Me, as long as I've done my 1:3 RR, I'm content with that. I've followed my rules. I've followed everything. I'm okay with that, and that's okay with me. Stop trying to make yourself to become a peer, a guru, and in reality, there's nothing that you are doing. So stop this fake comparison, or so self false validation that you're trying to seek for from outside sources. Seek validation from yourself. 1:3 RR is very okay for you to become a profitable. 1:2 RR is very okay for you to become profitable. 1:1 is very okay for you to become profitable forex trader. Look, a little assignment. Just go and look for the best traders and the most profitable traders. I'm not telling you go and look for the influencers right here. I'm saying the profitable forex traders who have a track record, and you'll notice that most of these guys usually target 1:3 RR, 1:2 RR, and 1:1 RR, and they're okay with it. But you are a profitable forex trader. You want to go and take 1:10 RR, 1:15 RR. You want the market to give it a must, and you forget that anything can happen in the market. The market can decide it's selling right now. In the next few minutes, it can start buying. So change your mentality, change your perception about risk to reward ratio. You don't need to make quick money very fast. Compound your money slowly and slowly. By the end of the week, or by the end of the month, you're actually going to have found that you actually did something. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. If you found this video to be very helpful, guys, please subscribe, comment, and share. Do not forget, guys, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure you don't focus on big RR when you are an unprofitable forex traders. If you're trying to become profitable, make sure you reduce your risk to reward ratio. And I understand, how does this apply to my win rate? Win rate is bullshit. It's bullshit. People Stop chasing also stop chasing big win rate. Like we want to have a 97% win rate. I'm telling you I'm profitable with a 25% win rate and 30% win rate. Why do you want to have a 95% win rate against the market? If you have bigger win rates, then chase 1:1 or 1:2 and you're okay with that. You see? So come up with a well-defined system. That's what I'm trying to mean. And not get up in that fallacy of trying to chase 115 and seek your own inner validation. Fuck these people. Listen to your own self. Listen to your own inner guidance. If it is working for you, 1:3 RR. You don't have to do 1:10 RR just to please someone or to get that validation from someone else. So it's been your boy Josh FX. See you in the next video.